Well, now we have a girlfriend? I guess? It was early morning. I reached over to turn the alarm on my phone off. Oh, that was what that was? I was still drowsy as I got up to put my futon away. Oh, shit, man. Oh, God. So sleepy. Almost a year had passed since I'd started living in the spare room at the Satomes. I'd been a little nervous at first, but now I was so used to living here that my days living at the school seemed like a distant memory. It's great that I'm comfortable here, but maybe I'm getting too comfortable. Mornings are getting harder. The fact that it was almost winter made things even worse. It was getting harder and harder to tear myself out of my warm bed. Well, that's that's no matter where you go, right? The only reason I was allowed to stay here, though, was because I was helping out. To keep my room, I need to overcome the urge to stay in bed. It's so cold. It was only November, but the early morning air was cold. What do you mean only? It's cold in November. I started opening up the store, little clouds forming with every breath. Kataru? Huh?
Ohayo, Sorami-kun.
Hey! Good morning! It looked like the store manager was about to take Kataru for his morning walk. I hope we don't leave Kataru outside all night. That would be cruel.
空見くんのおかげで朝がゆっくりできて助かるわ。
Well, I have to do the work. I could take him for his morning walks too, if you'd like.
いいよ、そこまでしてもらっちゃったら、この子の飼い主が誰かわかんなくなっちゃうわ。
He pretty much knows that we all take care of him, though. I suppose you're right. She laughed and fixed me with a calculating stare. Is, something wrong?
本当にしっかりしたいい子だと思ってね。それに比べてうちの娘は。
Oh yeah, here. Maharu is not, she's just, she let out a sigh.
もういい年だけど、器量はいい方だと思うのよ。私に似て。
And you're a fine-looking lady, if I do say so myself. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, Maharu is attractive. I'm sorry, but she is. But she's like a fucking neat city, and it's insane. I couldn't bring myself to agree with her, so I just kept my mouth closed. Dude, come on, you gotta be smooth. You gotta be like, I'll agree with you there. I didn't think they looked at all alike. I wondered if the store manager had looked like her daughter when she was younger.
どこかでしっかり者の旦那さんでも見つけてくれたら私も安心なんだけどね。
Well, you see, there's a fan disc for the game that hopefully will come out one day as a translation, and I'll play it. Also, it adds like Hanukkah and the Dark Lord and this random girl I've never seen in my life, and I think there's like there's other characters too, as well as expanded on the characters previously. And she sighed again and glanced over briefly, as if trying to read my expression. I hope so too. I'd offer myself as a candidate if I didn't already have a girlfriend. No, you wouldn't. I smiled jokingly as I said this, but I made sure to nonchalantly emphasize the part about having a girlfriend.
あら、空見くんって付き合ってる子いるの？
You know that adorable blue and orange-eyed girl? Yeah, I do. As of yesterday! That was so weird, though. It was just, wanna be my girlfriend? Okay. Oh. Alright. As I replied, my inner voice was shouting with joy at having my first ever girlfriend.
そうかい。そうだよね。空見くんならね。
Rip Maharu. So hard. I hope Miss Maharu finds somebody nice soon as well. Well, enjoy your walk. I'm gonna go finish up opening the store. With that, I started getting the store ready for business.
今日も一日よろしく頼むよ、空見くん。
No problem, manager. Jeez. The store manager and Katara disappeared off on their walk. Okay, bye. Maharu's probably still like dead, asleep. Thanks for coming! Oh, I'm so excited. The shop was close to the station, so it was fairly busy in the mornings. I was busy helping the regular customers when... Oh my god. It's Katara. It's Sai showing up. Yep, there it is. what the shit's going on out there? I could hear Kataru barking and Saya shouting coming from outside. I knew exactly what was about to happen. You almost got, didn't you? Saya burst into the store covered in fur and looking like she might cry just a little bit. What did you do? What did you get yourself into? It looked like Kataru had gotten a little overexcited again. Come on. Oh, let me just ruffle your hair a little bit. Give her the full Nelson and a little noogie. I grabbed the lint roller I had set aside specifically for Saya when this happened. Specifically! Arms up, come on. Don't give me that. Lift up your hair too. Don't want to get your hair in this. Your beautiful, luscious, long, silvery white hair. I wanted to make sure the lint roller didn't smack against her hair, but I caught a glimpse of the back of Saya's neck as she lifted her hair up. My heart skipped a beat when I saw a part of her skin that wasn't normally exposed. I could just reach down with my mouth and... Saya caught me looking and turned slightly to face me. Don't look. I pretend not to notice, though, and continued removing all of Kataru's hair with the roller. You always seemed so together, but you sure have a weakness when it comes to temptation. She has no problem resisting the urge to eat sweets or go play when she needs to study, but she can't seem to resist petting Kataru. Dude, he's an adorable-ass dog. I know where you're coming from. Are you hurt at all? Kataru wouldn't hurt her. Maybe just hump her a little, but that's about it. Saya was always falling over. She wasn't very coordinated, but it seemed like all her falling down had taught her how to do it gracefully. She almost never hurt herself anymore. Almost. There's some on your butt too, but oh jeez. Okay, I figured as much. Are you sure? I can get that for you. I'm your boyfriend. Saya's face turned red as I used the lint roller to remove the fur on her butt. I'm just doing it? I don't see anything wrong with me doing it. Boyfriend. Well, we're dating after all. I scratched my nose, blushing a little myself. One step at a time, man. You can't just lint roller my ass. Saya looked away shyly. But then she continued talking. We don't know how dating works in general. This is our first time doing it. Apparently dating and being allowed to use the lint roller on her butt didn't go hand in hand. I made a mental note. Just a little bit too much. Oh, really? Shit, man. Yes, ma'am. I took off my apron and handed it over to the store manager. My morning shift was over. Yes! Saya and I picked out some food for our lunches, paid, and headed outside. See you after school! I'll see you later. Fuck studying! Are we? Yep! We had a Six Stars Club meeting after that afternoon. Now that Project Starlight was officially underway, we'd probably try and meet as often as we could to work on it. Text me when you get there, okay? That's my girl. Saya's bus pulled into the station. She jogged over so she wouldn't miss it. Oh, she's just, look at this. It's like a cat face, but see you after school. Just starts attacking her again. Saya stepped onto the bus and greeted her friends before waving at me through the window like she always did. Her friends started poking her in the side. I couldn't hear them, but Saya's red face and the other girls' surprised looks said it all. They'd probably been teasing her about her boyfriend like always and had been shocked at her new response. Well, you see, we're actually together now. Oh, when they call her the commuter wife, it could be actually a thing. The bus, oh, then there goes the bus. The bus slowly pulled out the roundabout, her friends clearly pressing her for details. I guess I should get going too then. Oh, so I look up at the sky. I unlock my bike and head off towards my school. The sky seemed somehow bluer than that day because you have a new girlfriend.
サイトの方向性はそれでいいんじゃないでしょうか。
Well, what are we using for our website? Is this room big enough? Most of us, the two from Maiko, me and Hinami, Saya from Saisen, and Akari from Amahai, were gathered in Hoshino Daiichi's astronomy room. Nishihai and Morimasawa were a bit far, so they were busy with other work elsewhere today.
天体写真なんかの素材は西高から提供してもらうとして、デザインとかはどうしよう。
I'll do it.
それなら私できると思う。
Hey, almost me. It's Saya. Saya raised her hand.
うちの部の人たち、そういうの詳しいから、私も少しわかるし。
That's because your club is actually a comic place. You've always been good at drawing too. Saya was good at paintings and the like in art class. I remember Miss Maharu always complimenting her on her use of colors.
なら、お任せしてもよろしいですか？うん。あ、でも一人じゃできないだろうから、みんなも手伝ってね。
We'll I'll help you. It'll be fine.
お任せください、天の川先輩。
I will help you as the Dark Lord of this realm.
コロナもやってみたい。
God damn it, Corona. It's just like, she's literally that character that's just like, hey, I exist. In the most basic sense, Project Starlight was really just a PR project. So we decided on making a website where people could go to see all the details and information regarding the project. After that was set up, the real work spreading the word would start.
私たちはビラ作りだね。
Good job, Hikari. Doing that work. She came up with the idea, though. So. What should we do about printing? Ooh, going to a copy shop is gonna be expensive.
うちの部にカラープリンタがありますので、使ってください。
We got color printers. We're moving up in the world. That was Maiko's astronomy club for you. They had literally everything, because it's like a rich person's school.
あとは何がいるかな。大きな準備としては、やはり
I think the hardest part is gonna get everyone to shut off their lights. There's not gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be happy with that one.
観望会だね。
We had discussed having a stargazing party for non-members as a way of trying to spread the word even further. It was our plan to get the adults in the area, not just our peers, more interested in astronomy. For Project Starlight, it would be our biggest event yet.
では、そちらはひかりさんにお任せしてよろしいでしょうか。
Might as well, she came up with the plan.
勝手承知。
Kari began rolling up her sleeves. Oh.
大丈夫かな。張り切ってるピカリン見てると心配になるよ。
Why? When she puts her mind on something, it usually goes... Never mind. Don't worry, Corona. We'll make sure we keep her in line, alright? Right, Saya?
だからひかりは思う存分張り切ってていいよ。
Kari, go nuts!
なんかそれポカやらかすの前提みたいで複雑なんですが。
Look, there's a lot we expect and don't expect. Going off past experiences, I fully expect it.
ではそういう分担で進めていきましょう。西高と諸見沢には私から連絡しておきます。よろしくね、吉岡ちゃん。
Fucking sweet, everything.
でさ、観望会なんだけど、私にちょっとしたプランが。
Like how everything's coming up Millhouse already. Everyone was excited to finally get started on Project Starlight. We spent the entire first day bouncing one idea after the other off each other. There you go. That's our meeting. Our meeting and a half,
それ
actually.
では部長、皆さん、さようなら。
Can we talk about how Hinami is like super weird, but she's really adorable? And it's, I just think it's funny how how weird she is.
バイバイ。お疲れ様でした。
Okay, goodbye. We'll see you later. Or just pause. That's cool too. Oh, that was weird. Like, the game just was like, we're just gonna give you some dramatic tension real quick. The three of them got on the bus, heading back to the direction of Maiko Academy. Saya moved to follow them. Saya, where are you going?
私も一度学校に戻らないといけないから、うちの部の人たちの漫画の手伝いがあるの。
Nah. Change of plans. You're coming with me? Cause I see.
またね、アキトくん、光。
Oh fuck, Hikari's right next to me.
バイバイ、さや。
See you later. Every time she does this pose, her breasts are just bouncing around, and they're all in my face, and the bus pulled away, leaving me and Hikari alone. Oh, Jesus. It's about to be talk time, isn't it? Or not. Never mind.
返事した？
Oh, fuck. It is talk time. Yeah? Awkwardness caused me to answer a bit too brusquely as I pushed my bike alongside Hikari.
ってことは、今あんたたち付き合ってるってこと？
Weird, right? I guess so. I must have sounded like I was bragging a bit because Hikari just stared at me for a few moments before saying anything.
そりゃおめでとう。
Oh, you can hear that hint in her voice. That fucking hint in her voice, you can tell. I feel like you're not exactly thrilled. Yeah.
だって、アキトにさやを取られちゃったんだもん。
Don't give me that. She pursed her lips and kicked at a rock.
あー、いいなー。私もさやたんとチュッチュしたい。
Are you telling you guys have maybe kissed? You're not pouting about being a third wheel, are you?
誰が？私？
I didn't really think she'd think of herself as a third wheel. She'd butt herself in anyway. Ow. What the shit? Hikari slapped me hard on the back. It hurt a little. Ow.
まさか。あんた私をそんな器の小さい女だと思ってんの？
Never really saw you as an insecure girl, so... She sounded pretty serious when she asked this, but she let out a chuckle afterward.
祝福してるよ。だって二人とも大切な親友だもん。
And she tried so hard the whole time to get us together anyway.
っていうか、ほっとしてるっていうのが正直なところかな。元はといえば、私がさやの手紙をあんな渡し方したせいで、こんなに遠回りさせちゃったんだもん。
I mean, considering I never read the letter. I suppose. Though, one might also argue that the only reason Sai and I were dating right now was thanks to the way that Hikari gave me that letter. If I found out back then, I'm not sure I would have been ready for something like love. I might have turned her down.
そうか。やっとさやの気持ち届いたか。
As she spoke, Hikari looked up at the fall sky. It was burning orange as the sun dipped toward the horizon.
よかったじゃん。
Yeah, me too.
頑張んなさいよ。応援してるからさ。
Thanks, Hikari. Hikari turned to me with a warm smile on her face. After losing my family, I felt extremely lucky to have friends like her beside me.
で、もうチューした？
Well, yes, that one time you saw. You literally saw! Why would you ask that?
だってもう一回はやってんだしさ。告白と同時にブチューってしなかったの？
No, the confession was kind of weird and awkward. I would never do something like that.
なんだ、つまんないの。
What does that mean? Hikari's just gonna grab me when I confess her to her and fucking kiss me? Why did she care? I wasn't dating Saya for Hikari's amusement. It did make me think, though. Perhaps my confession hadn't been dramatic enough. Not really. Maybe I could have managed a kiss in the confusion of the moment? I don't know. I think Saya would have been okay with it, but it would just been weird. Anyway, I appreciate the sport. I wasn't really sure how her rooting us on would help, but Hikari nodded.
了解。
Yes, everything's working out. I wonder what the conflict is gonna be in this route exactly, because there's always that one singular conflict that happens in a route. Maybe there won't be. Who knows? A few days have passed. I was getting pretty busy with my part-time job, Project Starlight, and the like. I looked forward to the times when I could just sit down and talk with Saya. That's how my days were going. However, something's not right. Oh, fuck, the conflict's already here. It was after school. Like usual, the Six Stars Club members were from the nearby schools, Plezacari, were gathered at my school. Saya hadn't come today, however. She had to stay at her school to help with their club members with their comic.
何がおかしいの？
That's... We're supposed to be dating now, but nothing has changed. I was about to say that. I'm like, this is weird. I mean, it's not supposed to change right away, but like, she comes into the store every morning, right? It's the same thing.
おはよう、秋人くん。
Good morning, Saya.
今朝は冷えるね。
Oh, you got a nice coat on, though. Yep, it sure is.
空ミク、もういいわよ。
It's just the same old, same old. Yes, ma'am. See you after school.
行ってきます。
はいよ、いってらっしゃい。
それじゃあ、またね、秋人くん。
That's so strange. See you after school. Like nothing. It's the same thing every morning. We leave the store together, she gets on her bus, then I ride my bike to school.
いいじゃない。毎朝会うなんて恋人っぽいよ。
But it's the same. It would have happened regardless. But we've been doing that every day since long before we were going out.
他には何してるの？
Nothing! We text back and forth. She comes into the store in the evening and we chat or take Kataro for a walk.
すごく親密でいい感じだと思うけど。
The thing is, it's all the same though. Nothing has... We did all that before too.
なるほど。
Were we already doing the stuff dating people should be doing dating? Kari seemed to finally grasp the problem. She put her hand on her chin as she began to think that.
確かに、秋人とさや付き合ってるっぽい感じしないかも。
Yeah, we don't hold hands. We don't kiss. We don't do anything. Oh, god damn it. Hinami suddenly stood up in shock. Oh no, the Dark Lord's gonna kill me.
部長と天の川先輩って
No,
お付き合いしていたんですか？
no, Hinami, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. She was completely astonished. It wasn't just her, though.
全然気づかなかった。
Yeah.
全くそうは見えませんでしたね。
It's kind of a feels bad man when everyone on the planet's like, I didn't even notice. Everyone stopped what they were doing. Looks of surprise painted across their faces. I mean, we're just so close, I guess. Was it really that shocking? I don't know. We weren't trying to hide it. Are you telling me that nobody noticed anything different about us at all? My mood sunk like a rock.
そりゃあまあ付き合う以前から付き合ってんのかよお前らって感じだったしね。毎日会ってたり、
She lives close by.
メッセージし合ったり、
You know. I've known her for a long time.
腕組んで歩いたり。
Well, she gets tired and looks like she's going to fall.
通い妻させてたり。
I wasn't making her do that. That's true.
ねえねえ秋に、本当に付き合ってるの？
You're damn right I am with her. Yeah, we are. I was pretty sure at least. I was starting to doubt myself now, though.
お似合いです部長。
Oh my god, the Dark Lord approves! You don't have to get so excited, Hinami. Shit, man, calm down. See your booty.
ちょっといいですか？
Oh my god. Honoka raised her hand nervously. For some reason, she started blushing. Uh-huh, go ahead.
お付き合いなさってるってことは、どちらかがその愛の告白をなさったってことでしょうか？
That is precisely what happened. I suppose so.
すごい。 そんなこと本当にあるんですね。
The legends are true.
ちょっと吉岡ちゃん、うぶすぎない？
What? She never had this type of experience?
ですが、そんな恥ずかしいこと、私ならするのもされるのも精神的に耐えられそうにありません。
Neither Hanuka nor Hinami said anything, but the look and the nod they gave each other told me that they agreed.
そりゃ恥ずかしいだろうけどさ、それを乗り越えちゃうくらい好きになっちゃったらできちゃうってことなんだよ。大人だ。そんなこと言ってピカリン経験あるの？
Oh my god.
ないよ、ただの想像。だろうと思った。
Flap. Grind, grind. Oh.
痛い痛い、ピカリンごめん。
You know, saying that's not helping you.
私が思うに2人は付き合う前から付き合ってたようなものだったわけで、
I guess it really felt like that, you know.
それがもう何年も続いてる。つまり倦怠期の夫婦みたいなものなのよ。
A marriage slump. Hikari continued grinding her fist into Corona's arm as she said this. Thought she was giving her a noogie. A slump after only a few days together? Oof.
ズバリ足りないのはドキドキね。
Oh, Lord. What do you mean, excitement?
だってあんたら今さら手を握ったくらいじゃドキドキしないでしょ？
Maybe? Well, I guess not, though. I'd lost count of how many times I've held her hand to help her up after she tripped. It'd been thrilling at first, but I almost couldn't keep up with how often I helped her now.
つまりもっとドキドキする何かをすればいいってことだね。
What the fuck's that? What's the plan?
ドキドキ。
Monica, stop it! I know what you're thinking.
一緒にお化け屋敷に入りましょう。
I mean, that would be amazing, but...
ああ、いいかも。さや、ホラーとか苦手だし。
Oh yeah, Saya is not a horror person. It'd be all over. And where am I gonna find a haunted house? We could go to an amusement park, but that would take over an hour by train. It sounded like a fun day, but I didn't really think we'd have the time for something like that until Project Starlight was finished.
吊り橋でも渡る？ほら、あるじゃん、裏山の谷に。
You mean the one that's closed? Because it's old and falling apart? That would certainly be a thrilling experience, but I didn't feel like risking my life. I'm not sure that's the kind of excitement we need anyway. The thrill that comes from the risk of bodily harm wasn't exactly the same.
ねえ、2人でいてドキドキしたり照れたりすることってないの？
Kissing. Shy, huh? I thought about it for a minute. Then she mentioned the only thing that came to mind.
コロコロで
Oh my god, the lit roller.
犬の毛を取ってあげている。
What is... Hanuka turned bright red from just listening to the story and was now covering her ears and looking away. She is so adorable. I always do that for her.
それがいつものことなんですか？ごく普通の一般的男女はお付き合いしてなくてもそのくらい日常茶飯事なのですか？
Oh my good golly goodness.
吉岡ちゃん落ち着いて。そんなのこの子らだけだから。
When I started getting the hair that was stuck to the back of her skirt, she turned red and said that she'd do it herself.
当たり前じゃん。なんでそこ取ろうとするの？秋に。
Because I'm her boyfriend, I can do what I want. Corona backed away from me a little. Wow! Was it really that strange? Oh,
なるほど。そこね。
this is weird. What?
突破口はそこにあるってこと。
To lint roller her? You mean Saya's butt? Kari nodded, looking satisfied with herself. That's dumb! Oh my... The other three were looking at me like Hikari was crazy. Because she is! She's insane! I didn't know who to believe.
さやが恥ずかしがるポイントをついてドキドキさせてあげるのよ。
But anything makes Saya blush. She's a shy girl. Good God.
そうしたら自然と初々しいカップルみたいになれるはずだわ。
There was still something flawed about her reasoning, but it kind of made sense.
名付けてドキドキ作戦。
Another project going on?
さやを照れさせるのよ、アキト。
But that's so easy! Get her to blush? Alright! I should be more excited about having my first girlfriend. Hikari's energy started to rub off on me, motivating me to try harder. So, even though we were busy planning Project Starlight, I also decided to dedicate myself to the success of Operation Heartbeat.
あまりおかしなことをすると逆に嫌われてしまうんじゃ。
Hanako was a little worried, but her remark never reached me. Oh my lord. Is it? Oh no. Oh no. Thanks for the meal.
はいよ、おそ松さん。
I'd gone out to grab dinner during my break. When I got back to the store, Saya was sitting in the counter. Brain. Hey, Saya!
アキトくん。
Hold hands. Love her. Kiss her. She looked up from the notebook she had spread out in front of her. Studying for your test again? Isn't it that still a ways away?
けどしばらく天文部の方で忙しいし、できる時にやっておこうと思って。ここでならコタちゃんも見てられるし、それにアキトくんとも一緒にいられるもんね。
I hate how you said that spend time with me last. She smiled at me, then got back to her studies. I'll rub her shoulders. I just watched her study for a bit. We'd only just finished our conversation, but she was already fully absorbed in her studies. She certainly was fast at switching gears. Every so often, a length of her long hair would fall down and she'd reach up to tug it behind her ear. It was a very feminine thing to do. She had a serious look on her face as she focused on her studies, but that made it all the more cuter. I'm the one whose heartbeat is getting faster. It was the first time I'd looked at Saya with these feelings. Or rather, should I say, that the subconscious switch I'd used to keep myself from feeling this way had finally been turned off. I noticed a cup of pudding sitting next to her notebook. It was open and partially eaten. It seemed like she had a system where she would take one bite after a certain amount of studying. Even that was cute. It was just like her. Oh. I took a seat next to her. Saya noticed me sit down, but got right back to her studies. That meant she didn't feel strange at all having me sit this close to her. It was a strange way to put it, but it was like she had noticed that the air around her had become slightly more appealing. Saya must have gotten to one of her stopping points because she set down her pencil. Before she could do it, I reached out and grabbed the pudding. Oh, here, allow me. Yeah, there he goes!
ありがとう。
Say ah. She's totally okay with this. The fuck? Saya opened her mouth just enough for me to fit a spoonful of pudding. Bear, close that mouth!
おいしい。
She's just so comfortable with us. Damn it! I fucked it!
どうしたの、アキトくん。
It didn't work at all! It's nothing. My answer didn't seem to satisfy her, and she tilted her head questioningly. She wasn't blushing in the least. Does me feeding you like this really feel no different than you eating by yourself?
違い？
Fucking hell.
アキトくんに食べさせてもらった方が甘い。
Oh, well, aren't you just a lovable sweetheart? Jesus. Saya opened her mouth again, waiting for another bite. She is... When did this become cute? Or when did she become this cute? She's always been this cute, it's Saya! The fact that I couldn't get her to blush was a bit unsatisfying, but knowing she was this comfortable around me wasn't so bad. I felt like a mother bird feeding one of her chicks as I placed another spoonful of pudding in Saya's mouth. Yes, yes, taste the sweetness. You're so cute, you know that? Oh yeah, that's where the blushing's coming from. That got her to blush a little, yes. I'd known Saya was cute since we met, but I was just now realizing how cute her behavior was too. Just one more bite. Wow, we just douchebagged her. Just as Saya went to take a bite, I pulled the spoon away. You're gonna like just pissing her off? Ha! You fell for it. Oh, she started play hitting me. Messing around like this was fun. Tickled a bit too. You little baby hands. I was just joking around. Here, no tricks this time, I promise. I let her take a bite this time. Saya looked content. A blissful smile spread across her face. She was like an angel. I was sitting next to an angel. Oh fuck, she's gonna make me blush. Oh, I nodded my head in silence. The mixture of blissful emotions mixed with the pudding sweetness was overwhelming. Saya looked delighted as she turned shyly back to her studies. Oh my god. The expression on her face told me that the sweet break had replenished her energy reserves. She was ready for another round of studying. I wanted to stay and watch her for a bit longer, but a customer came in, so I had to make my way back to the register. Well, that was cute. So I continued studying while I worked to the register. After about an hour, she closed her notebook and gathered up her textbooks from the table. Are you heading home? Alright. I'll walk with you. We could get Maharu to come out here. It was still a bit early for Kataro's walk as well. It's fine. Ms. Maharu!
Nani?
I'm gonna go walk Saya home. Can you watch the store for a bit? Motherfucker. Miss Maharu stepped into her slippers and came out from the back. She always did have a soft spot when it came to Saya. Well, duh. Anyone's got a soft spot for Saya. You can't be mean to her. I won't be long. Come on, let's go. Can I give Saya a nice little kiss before we leave? What are you trying to say? Huh? I know what it means. Why is she? I hate her. No idea. Maybe you should stop being so old. Oh my god. Walking the same road. We walked side by side down the dark street. Without Katara with us, it was quieter than usual. Weird. Oh. I think she's just happy. Saya seemed to be in a good mood. You sure study hard. I guess you have to at a school as academic as Seisen Girls Academy. Even at a school as tough as Seisen, Saya's grades were great. She never told me she never told me, so I wasn't sure, but I heard her test scores were in the top 30. That's just living life. I only do it because I have to. There were times that I wanted to skip an early shift, but overall the store manager was nice to me and the work wasn't really that bad. Between Saya and Taikechi dropping by to hang out as well as my regular customers, Kataru and Miss Maharu, I was never really bored. Have you ever thought about getting a part-time job?
うちはアルバイト禁止だから。それにおばあちゃんに怒られると思う。学生の本分は勉強だろうって。
You know what else is a student's job? To make that bank! I wouldn't want your grandma to get mad at me. She scares me. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, hold on there, Sparky. Saya suddenly stumbled over a small rock, classic Saya, and lost her balance. I grabbed her arm to keep her from falling.
ありがとう。
You need to pay more attention, Saya. What is this? Saya was always falling over, so I was constantly keeping an eye on her for any sign of trouble without even thinking about it. I was always ready to react and lend her a hand. Now I saw this. Now I saw this is my chance. You sure do fall a lot.
ごめんなさい。
Lean in for a kiss. On a cheek at least. I don't want you tripping again. How about I hold your hand? Nah, she's just used to it. For a moment she looked like she'd refused, but she then nodded her head. Up until now, the only times we'd held hands would have been in places like forests or other spots where the footing had been dangerous. Even then, it was usually just Saya holding my arm or grabbing onto my sleeve. I ignored the unnaturality of the moment and took her hand in mine. Her hand was small enough that it fit easily within mine. Your hands are so small. It was the only thing that my brain could think to say as if it was screaming out, "We're holding hands!"
アキトくんの手が大きいんだよ。男の子ってすごいね。昔は同じくらいだったのに。
Yeah, that changes real fucking quickly.
すごく頼もしいな。
Reliable hands. Saya's small hand squeezed mine a bit tighter. Oh, she's just the sweetest. I began to redden at her a bit at her comment. Fuck! It's working against me. Wait, I was supposed to get her to blush. Rather than blushing, though, Saya looked completely relaxed. She even started swinging our hands back and forth like a kid might. Do I make you feel that comfortable? Fuck yeah, you do.
何？
Nothing. Operation Heartbeat had failed again. What could I possibly do to get her heart racing? If that's the case, I decided to throw all my cards on the table the next morning. Oh, Jesus, what is he? Please no. I don't want him to do anything like crazy, like that'll actually scare her. But you gotta be delicate. I mean, she's comfortable with you and all, so. Dude, she is so comfortable because they've been together forever, so. It's just like, oh, we're dating now. Cool. Alright, that's basically what it is.